What's up, y'all? It's Chuka the Barber, and I'm here at the Rich Barber Hair Studio in West Hollywood. I got a cut for y'all today. This one guy had dreads on the top, faded them up, kept it low, like drop fade, and added a design in there. So let's get started. I'm gonna get him draped up with the Rich Barber 360 styling cape. The clippers I'm using today are the ANDIS Masters. And we're gonna get started with the 1/4 guard to trim the hair, prep it. And I know I'm gonna take it down more than this as I'm laying the hair down and trimming it, but I always start with a longer guard. That way it can kind of comb and start laying down the hair so I don't throw on a shorter guard and take it too low. So I gradually work my way down because I want the hair to lay a certain type of way. So now I got a shorter guard, and this is the 1/8 guard. And this is the length I really wanted. Now the trimmers I'm using today are the BEVEL trimmers. They have a modified blade on them that was modified with our 1-minute blade modifier. These trimmers were actually given to me. They were part of this promotional package that was sent to me for the Coming to America 2 movie. And I just didn't have a chance to use them, so this is literally my very first time using these. So you can see I'm putting the initial guideline in, started really low in the front, and as it came to the back, I dropped it. The way I envisioned this fade was I wanted the blend to really stand out. I wanted it to be stretched, and wanted it to have like a long transition blend. Now I sprayed some enhanced hold spray onto a sanding strip so I could apply it to the hairline, allow that to begin to dry. And in the meantime, I'm taking my ANDIS shaver and completely balding them out at the bottom of the fade. Now before the lineup, I'm laying down the hair a little bit, and you can see that there's always one side of the hairline that's higher than the other. Right, so you always want to start with the highest side, so that's what I'm doing here. This is the highest side, so starting with that, right? And then as I bring it over to the other side, I'm not going to go as high, so it's not going to be a perfect symmetrical hairline because I just feel like it just wouldn't make sense to even try to pull that off. And so what I'm going to do is make it look like it's symmetrical, but it's not going to be perfect because otherwise I would have to pull this left side right here up real high, and I just don't feel like it's necessary. So we're gonna bring it over to the other side, but you'll see that it's slightly higher on the right side, and that was intentional. Now I'm hitting the C cups. Now I'm taking a 1/8 guard lever all the way open, and now I'm just trimming the hair. Just trimming it, removing any bulk that I know I'm not gonna need. And then I'm gonna put it in my fade. Lever all the way closed, and I start blending my way up, making sure that I completely get out the initial guideline. So if you need to pull out your trimmers, do that. I like to, start with the clipper closed and then take it up a little bit and then come back with my trimmer to remove the guideline completely. And then I go back to my blend, started with the lever closed again, take it slightly up a little bit. And then from there on, I'm adjusting the lever slightly with each new guideline. I'm also making sure that each guideline is completely blended out before I adjust the trimmer and go to the next one. If you notice, the guidelines, they have this, it's like a half circle. You can see it starts kind of low at the beginning where the C cup is, it rises up, and then begins to dip down. That is exactly what I wanted to do with this fade. I feel like it complements his head shape, the style, and it's just an overall good look for him as a client and for his hairstyle. Now I'm working with the 1/16 guard and blending with this. And as you know, if you see my previous videos, I start with the lever open when I put the guards on and then blend my way down. So now this is a 1/8 lever open, taking it up some. I'm taking it up more than I would if I didn't have a guard on, right? Because like I said, I'm blending downward. So I give myself that space to work with, and then I start adjusting the lever and working my way down. Now for the last guard, the 1/4 lever all the way open, same technique, taking it up, and then blending my way down. So now I'm taking a 1/8 guard and I'm going to blend this middle section of the fade completely out and get it nice and clean. Just coming back, do some slight work, and you can see how it came together. Same thing on the opposite side. We're going to run quickly through the steps. Here again, I'm showing you how I did the fade, how I mentioned that it has this half circle shape. Now we're getting ready to apply the enhancements. So I'm taking the Enhanced Pro Kit 2, taking a hold spray, applying that. Now, if you don't have experience with this much at all, then I would first put the fibers in and then add the hold spray. But I added the hold spray first, adding the fibers, using the clear application card to apply the fibers accurately and precisely, and keeping it off the actual just skin so it's easier cleanup work. A few pumps. Make sure that you don't over apply it. You just want to fill it in, but you don't want to pile it up to where it starts looking overly enhanced or unnatural. After we apply the hair fibers and the whole spray dries, everything dries up, then I will go back and re-hit the lineup. This gets it a lot more detailed, a lot more sharper, and yeah, it really makes it pop. Now for a little razor work, taking the Barber razor holder, adding a single edged blade, and we're going to hit his hairline. Now for a little freestyle design. So I'm gonna just put something in there to get me started. And usually I just start playing off of this. And I also always look at his hair and kind of see what his hair kind of naturally has in it, as far as like light spots or anything. Like for instance, the beginning of this design right here where I'm lining up now, that was, if you've seen when I lined them up, it was light right there. There was no hair. So I decided to use it to begin my design there. So I do that often when it comes to designs. I look at what the hair is already doing or missing, and then I'll come up with something to fill in that. You can see the design, how it came together. Now I want to give it a little more dimension a little bit and make it a little sharper. So pulled out the wall detailers, kind of get a little more detailed. Follow up with some razor work. Now we're gonna touch up the beard. quickly run through this. I put a little enhance in there, fill it in a little bit. Now we're just coming back with any little detail, touch-up work that needs to be done. And there you have it, the complete cut. That's the look. Check out the blend. Design came out dope. Yeah, flawless. I'm Chuka the Barber. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe, leave a comment. Catch y'all next time.